Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading for the Aries collective. If you are new here, welcome. 1:31 on the clock as we get started. This is an all Aries channel. For all Aries placements, cross watchers are welcome as well. Please take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with everyone, so just simply take what does, leave what does not. Place the gender roles where they need to be for you. This is energy, love, and energy is all fluid. Thank you all so very much for joining me on this Mars day. Okay, it is Tuesday, the day of Mars, and not to mention it's 1:31 Central Time where I am, and it is said that the full moon in Aquarius will begin to rise right at 2:31 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're watching this video, you right where you need to be, baby. We're in alignment, okay? So let's just take this into consideration. Aries, how this affects you. This full moon is in Aquarius. This is the last air sign in the zodiac. This is in depth. This is visions of the future for you. This is your uniqueness coming to the forefront. And not only that, how does all of that play out in the social circles that you are a part of, in the different organizations, and even in your community? Is your individuality hindering you in these groups, or is it helping propel you? Okay, because Aquarius is also about gains and amassing. So just take that into consideration as far as you being the first house and you being all about self. So a lot of your trials and tribulations are gonna revolve around self. Okay, and just make sure you're not your own worst enemy out here in these streets, most importantly, i.e. being a part of organizations and groups that aren't made for you, aren't going to suit you, and no matter what you do, they're not going to work for you, okay? So find yourself, I feel like, and then what needs to find you will gravitate towards you, okay? Queen of Wands energy. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I got an email and a request to use the Godfather Tarot, darling. So that's what I'm going to do. And thank you guys to those who like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your donations, and to those who book readings with me and shop the candle shop. I'll leave all that info in the description box down below. Okay. And I've also began sending out the members exclusive free readings that I promised. Okay. I've started sending them out. So make sure that you have reached out to me so that I can send yours out. Okay. All right, you guys, this is the Godfather Tarot that we will be reading from. Okay. It's one of my favorite. It's like a classic. All right. Let's see what, Vito Corleone has to say on this Mars day for you. All right, because we always about that action, collective. So whatever you got going on in your life right now, oops, okay, just make sure you're doing it in style and you're doing it for you. All right, you can't lose betting on yourself, okay? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Holy Spirit, angels, guides, please protect me as I channel for the Aries collective, Spirit. What messages do you have this full moon, Spirit? All right, so this is Peace, a visitor. This is a card that came with the deck here. So I feel like this speaks volumes as well, okay? I know a lot of times, especially with you being an Aries here, people like to try and test your peace. People may know that you're a hothead of some sort here, and getting you out your comfort zone here could be some type of goal for somebody. All right, material comforts and travel. All right, so we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. And this is ruled by Mercury here. So this is Virgo energy as far as I feel like someone here is taking the necessary time here to reevaluate themselves and maybe even separate yourselves. Like maybe you do see that you are going in a total different direction from those who are around you or those that you started out with. The Queen of Swords here, like you're being honest with yourself and with those around you, regardless of how they may feel about the choices that you are making here. You are a independent type of figure. Not just with the Queen of Swords being here, but like I mentioned, with you being Aries, the first house, and the Hermit is somebody that stands alone. This is a loner. And this is someone that gains more when they go within themselves and they reach directly from spirit here, as well as the Queen of Swords. You know, the Queen of Swords is an energy of once upon a time, maybe she was a pushover or a yes man, but now it's I'm putting my foot down. And it's more of, I don't care. Fuck you, man. I'm not about to bend to your needs. And you can take it how you want to take it. That's what that energy screams volumes of. And the Page of Swords was just at the bottom of the deck. So I really feel like that also speaks on just the progress you've made, being watched, being eyed, and the shock that it may be to others that you are. Look at this. And it flew out, the Page of Swords. A shock that you are still out here prevailing and making things happen for yourself here. The Page of Swords, look what it says. Gossip. Contracts. You know, there could be all types of narratives being put out about you at this time here. And of course, a lot of them are probably fabricated, or you don't live at that address anymore. You know, your past is just that, your past, and you've moved forward from that. You've learned from that. You are wiser because of it. And like I mentioned here, you're not in alignment with a lot of these places, these people, or these things anymore, but they are still following the changes that you are going through in your life here. They're keeping a very close eye on them and hoping that they cross paths with you. I feel that's why that Peace Oracle card just came out here, as far as, and as well as travel. I feel like this is speaking volumes as far as how your energy or how you have gotten to a point where you don't let the same things that used to trigger you or set you off or, you know, bring the hot-headedness about you. You know, you alchemizing that energy and it's going somewhere else and in a more positive light here. You know, like I mentioned here in yesterday's reading, go check it out if you didn't watch it. But I spoke on somebody wanting you to stoop down on their level so bad, you know, but you're just not in the energy to do that here. And it's for good reason. You learned. And it's not because you're weak. It's because you're smart. That's why. You're wise, okay? We have the King of Cups. I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. And that is Scorpio energy. Oh, as well as the High Priestess that came out. So yeah, not only are you wiser, I mean, it literally says learning on the side of the card here. Did I not just say that before it even came out, that you have lived, or you are living and you are learning here? And life might not be perfect for you. You know, it may be still a lot of sticks and stones, you know, being thrown at you here. Or, you know, you having to duck and dodge a few obstacles here and there here, but you're not giving up. You know, you still clinging on tight for dear life, and you going within here because you know you got to squeeze something up out of life if you really want it. You know, nothing really is handed to you, and you can have it written in your natal chart, any, you know, all the good luck that you want to have. But if you're not putting any action into that mentally, physically, the fool card, and you're just gonna be another fool out here. You got to have not just the faith, but you got to have the works to go in with it here. Okay. And that's what I feel like is being lacked around you. It's a lot of energies of you being gossiped. Maybe you're doing something and it's paying off for you, and others are just merely wanting to try and take a shortcut versus actually understanding the work and determination that it takes for you to put into something, and for you to get out what you get out of it. It's a lot of meditation going on. It's a lot of meditation that you're putting in, speaking to your spirit guides here, and a lot of changes in your daily routines here. If you want better, you have to change something. The adjustments are definitely something that have to be made here. And we have strong opinions, that ain't going nowhere. So you can get used to people talking about you. If you're afraid that people are going to have an opinion about whatever it is that you do in life, or whatever job, whatever career, whoever it is that you want to love on, people aren't always going to accept you, but that's got to be something that you're ready to walk out there with posted on your back, whether you got a crew behind you or not. It's something that you got to make a decision and stand in here. And look at this. We had the Chariot that came out, and the Lovers. Thank you, Spirit. The Ace of Coins. You are someone with a heart of gold. And just focus on your progress and determination, I feel like here, especially going as we finish out the new year. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. All right, this is Victory. And the Sun, Leo energy, as we are Sun and Leo at this time. I feel like you have someone that is upset because, like I mentioned, you have mastered the art of enjoying your own company, not worrying about outside figures and the gossip, what people have going on. Solitude has, I feel like, become a thing to you that is priceless. And at this point in your life here, you're not willing to give that up for anybody. And as well as, I feel like you also have reached an area of, it's like a level of independence, of unbotheredness, of unfuckwittable type of energy, and it's just got people in shock, and almost to a degree where they may feel like you're cold-hearted, or they may just feel like, did you ever really care? It's giving off a vibe of a bitch energy, but they wouldn't dare fuck with you. There's something that's unsaid about you that I feel like I mentioned here, that people can only gossip and can only speculate towards here. So it is understood, maybe that you are someone who is very deep. You don't take your friendships lightly. You don't take your relationships with your family lightly here. This is just somewhere that you're willing to pull the plug, especially if somebody is coming up against that, and it's a happy place for you. The High Priestess being here, as well as the Lovers, the Chariot, the Sun. And then we have the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles, and the Tower, Aries energy, which is yours, Kaboom. Down goes Frazier. Is the energy that I'm getting, or that's what's being spoken to me at this time here. You're being seen as this champion type figure here, like this underground type of figure that, like I mentioned, you're not to be played with. And I feel like with the sun energy, Leo energy is coming to the spotlight more and more. People that you used to date in the past or have entertained in the past, they would love to come towards you at this point in time here. And I feel like somebody would love to spend money on you as well here. Or there's some type of business proposition that I feel like someone is wanting to come towards you with here. But just be careful on how much you're delving out, because this could be a situation that does end bad. I don't want to say a situation that ends bad. I'll say a situation that is not going to go in someone's favor. Someone's going to be left out in the dark. Generosity, leaving conflict behind. I can't make this up. Just be aware. I feel like there's, like I said, the high priestess and the sun is, keep something to yourself. Do not give it all up. And this goes for someone who's dating or in the early stages of entertaining someone. Do not move too fast in this. I see this Cancer energy here next to the Lovers. Somebody is not showing you. You're seeing one side of somebody, and as soon as you dive in, you're going to get the complete opposite. So slow your roll, please, because you headed towards a Tower moment. Hey, somebody could be laying it on thick. But your intuition is speaking to you. There's some secrets. It's something you're not aware of. So whether this is a love situation or a business affair here, take your time, please. All right, we got the Queen of Cups. Intuition is everything. Yeah, and it says it on the card, intuitive. All right, give me a few more, Spirit, and we're going to close the reading out. I feel like there's this immature energy that's watching you and mad. It's like both of you being air signs and you're the smarter of the air signs. Or, I mean, this is just giving me an energy of you've outsmarted somebody who thought that they were a know-it-all. And by merely you keeping your mouth closed and not giving your entire hand here, the Magician, the Hanged Man, you done played them to the left anyways. Like, you showed them who's boss here. We have the Magician that came out in reverse. You know, somebody wanted to play stupid games, and they ended up winning a stupid prize here, okay? Because the Divine stands behind the Hanged Man, as well as the Magician, but in reverse. That is the opposite here. This is someone practicing black magic, dark magic on you at that. But not knowing you are one spiritual phone call away from calling the man, you know, or whoever it is that you pray to. And boom, down goes Frazier. So whatever negative energy, because this feels really negative at this point here, especially the empathetic type of energy that you're giving out is an emotional intelligence here. And somebody took that kindness for a weakness. And it looks like Spirit is going to have to spank somebody on the ass here. Or maybe these are just fake friends in different circles that you have encountered. Or just different people that you felt like you could trust in general. But it's just all reverting back to self, which is you. And you not needing these motherfuckers. And I'm not saying that in just fuck everybody. But I'm just saying that in a sense of you need less than you think you need. You know, you're more connected into a higher source, which is more spiritual than this physical is ever going to help you, is what I feel like. There's more sharks out there in that water than you know here, you know, and you looking like fresh blood. Because they're sitting here plotting and trying each and every way to try and test your spirituality, your mentality, your physicality, You know, and it's really sick here that somebody will go through links to tap out of their own life and to tap into your damn life here. All because it looks like some good things are happening for you, and not just happening for you temporarily, but for the long haul here is what I see here. So Aquarius is also, I'll say, a house of enemies. Shit. Pisces ain't the only one with the hidden enemies. And guess what? It's here. High Priestess Pisces energy with full moon in Aquarius. There go your hidden friends and your hidden enemies right there. Be aware, collective. Because what is done in the dark with this sun energy is definitely coming to the light. Ace of Cups here. And you the chosen one. Always. Always, collective. All right. Let's pull one more and I'm going to end the reading. Beware of faulty proposals as well. Being invited out places. If it don't feel right, don't do it. The intuition is so strong in this reading. It keeps pulling as far as you needing to listen to it. All right, give me one more, Spirit. The Ace of Wands. New beginnings. And look who it is. Vito Corleone, the Godfather himself. You in good hands, collective. You always in good hands. I just need you to know that. All right, I'm going to leave this reading here. That's enough confirmation for me. All right, just make sure you make them an offer they can't refuse. All right, y'all. I'm out. Ciao.